Let's make it official.
Welcome to the Degenerates.
Y'all need to chill, light some.
What you smoking?
Smoke me one of these Marlboro Lights.
Take a trip inside the mind of two guys who hate ugly babies.
You know it!
Have the reputation of being good-for-nothing perverts.
Put your purse down and holler at a real pimp dog.
Obnoxious alcoholics.
Kids, it's safe.
Eat these nuts.
And lovers of middle-aged women.
Older the bear, sweeter the Jew.
Their names?
Nobody cares.
Jesse Bright and Jake Miller.
Degenerates.
The Degenerates.
Let's get this shit going. You dig?
I got no mic. Oh, I got mic.
There we go.
We live, EK?
Whose mic is he hot?
So today, welcome to another episode of The Degenerates on FXBG Public Radio. If you're listening right now on FXBG Public Radio, you can also go to our Instagram at OG Degenerates and watch us live on YouTube, where we always are. As with me always, I have Jake Miller, and we have a special guest, the Madman from other episodes.
Hey,
My boy.
what's up? I'm the Madman.
That's the Madman. And
EK's
always,
busy. He's not
yeah,
gonna show me.
we have EK behind the cameras as always, but
Oops.
There we go.
I'm the Madman.
But I do want to start off because we got a lot to get into tonight. We have a few interesting topics to talk about. I want to give you an inspirational quote from a local celebrity, or not a local celebrity, just a celebrity in general. The famous Robert Kelly once said, "My mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes." I bet you would wonder why we're asking this.
Well, I
Good
don't
question.
see anything wrong with that, so
There's a reason.
yeah. Why?
Jesse, do you want to explain this with your lead?
Well, there was somebody that was supposed to come on this episode.
No,
What?
we're live on YouTube, but you gotta redo your intro because I didn't hit start on the podcast.
Why do we have to redo our intro?
So what do we got to redo?
Is this what's the show?
The Degenerates.
So we're the Degenerates?
You're the degenerate.
All right, there's our intro.
So now we're live.
Now you're live on the podcast side.
Okay, well, we're going to redo this.
If you're not subscribed to,
Turn your mic on.
if you're
bro.
not subscribed to the YouTube channel, you missed out on the first 30 seconds of this show.
All
You
right, so,
didn't miss much.
so we had a mess up. We'll try this one more time. I'm Jesse. That's Jake.
I'm
As
Jake.
always, welcome to the Degenerates on FXBG Public Radio.
You forgot that Madman is here
Madman
too.
is on special
It's
guest.
okay to forget me.
Yeah. If you're listening live, go to @OG Degenerates on Instagram, and you can find our YouTube where you can watch the live video feed and watch us bozos have a good time. But like I said before on the last time we opened the show, I want to start with an inspirational quote by the Robert Kelly. "My mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes."
And there's a reason that this is an inspirational quote for
And
this
you
week.
might be wondering, why are you talking about Robert Kelly on the Degenerates? Because he too is a degenerate, and I like that. That's pretty cool. Oh, I'm kind of dope. So a friend of ours was supposed to be here in studio guest, but didn't make it. She's gonna be on at some point during the show, and she is somebody that Robert Kelly, aka R. Kelly, tried to holler at, under the assumption that she was 16. We said it here. TMZ calls. You heard it here first. It's what happened. I'm gonna tell her to call whenever she's ready. So she'll be calling in soon.
Is she still 16?
No.
Okay. Fine.
In
But
reality,
well, we
it
have
really
to
wasn't
explain-
her. It really wasn't
Yeah.
her. It was pictures of her, but somebody was catfishing with this account that has more followers than the real girl does, which is kind of weird to me. So she posted a post that said, "I'm 16, how old are you?" And R. Kelly commented and said, "If you 16, I'm 16.
There's already enough evidence against him that he loves.
Age ain't nothing but a number.
True, Madman. Look at you.
You dirty bastard.
So how do you feel about the R. Kelly accusation? Hey, EK, are the phone lines open?
Yeah, such as it is. I just don't get things like people who are into pissing. I don't like the water sports thing. I don't like.
You don't like it?
I don't get it.
Why not?
It's just piss.
I understand. It's not the place you do that.
How does this topic keep coming back up on this show?
He brought up R. Kelly. All right.
I think he had a reason.
You're not gonna. not bring up his hit single "Piss on You."
Yeah, like when Dave Chappelle says, he wants to piss on you.
Don't get me started on Dave Chappelle. I love that man.
Dave
Oh,
Chappelle
all
is,
of us are Dave Chappelle fans
I
on
love
the show.
Dave Chappelle.
Why-
Because he's honest.
Yeah,
He's
I
honest
was
about it.
I was a kid watching the Chappelle show, dude. I was young as fuck, and it just definitely kind of molded my sense of humor.
Wow.
There's some raw shit on the Chappelle show.
Oh yeah, and that's what I love about it. So oh wow, there's so much I want to ask you. I don't know, like how old were you when you saw like the Dave Chappelle show first came out?
Oh my god, I was young as fuck. The show
was-
was out in like 2006, wasn't it?
hmm
06, 07?
I've been out of the Navy for 5 years at that point.
Maybe like 10.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember the first episode was just
So if I say these two words to you, Monty Python, do you know who I'm talking about?
yes.
Yes.
I'm not big on Monty Python, bro. I'm sorry. I know that.
Wow.
I just don't find it funny.
EK,
All right,
we just
how
got a
about-
caller in that didn't.
How about Mark Twain
Mm,
in
I-
terms of comedy writing?
I listened to the Shock Monkeys this week, Shock Monkey Radio, so I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the that awards joint they had.
Yeah, the Mark Twain Award. that
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle got,
We-
deservedly so.
Yeah. Is somebody on?
Yeah, but
Did we just get?
we got a call? We got somebody on?
Melissa?
Melissa?
Hi. Hi.
Oh,
up?
we have the R. Kelly girl on the lines.
Hi.
Well, welcome to the show, Melissa. How are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
We were swell. We were sad that you didn't make it to the show tonight.
Sorry about that.
We've got somebody prettier in studio though.
Yeah, Madman's on the show.
Shout out Madman.
They're liars.
Oh wow.
So, Melissa, we have to know what brought you to the show today.
So there was somebody who's been catfishing me since 2016, and I guess she made herself public again with another fake account of me.
She catfished a lot of people, including the Robert Kelly, right?
Yes, she did.
Co-
In 2016, I was on World Star with R. Kelly. He actually had commented on a picture of hers. Well, she stole it from my original account, but it was a picture of me. She posted it on her account, and she said, "Hey Mel, my name's Mel. Like I'm 16." And R. Kelly had commented under it, "If she's 16, I'm 16," and it blew up, went all over World Star. It's still on the internet today, but she does not have that account active anymore.
I remember looking on. I just Googled R. Kelly girl, and you were the first thing that popped up.
Yeah, I'm still on there. There's like an article on there.
I totally
Crazy.
forgot about all this. Jesse had to remind me.
So, how do you? Has anybody ever recognized you as the R. Kelly girl? Just curious.
Nobody's really recognized me as the R. Kelly girl, but I know that when it did happen, people did call me the R. Kelly girl. And then I know that one person that I went to high school with actually DM'd me when his whole like thing went down where he was getting interviewed and stuff. Like recently, they were telling me that I should be like one of his victims or whatever, and I was like, no.
Melissa, you know, you dropped the bag.
Yeah.
I did, but I didn't think it was that serious because one, it didn't go through my account, and two, like, he wasn't like a predator to me specifically, like personally.
I don't know. He was apparently after you, and right now on the live video feed we have
The R. Kelly
the
girl.
R. Kelly girl. Yep.
Really?
Yeah, there's a banner that says on the phone is the R. Kelly girl, which, like I said, is how I found you when I needed to remind Jake. I just Googled R. Kelly girl, and you were at the top of the list.
That's crazy. I didn't think it was still like that popular because it happened so long ago.
It was funny to watch that happen. So, this person that's been catfishing you, I mean, it's been going on for a while.
Yeah, it's been happening since 2016 because she's still posting pictures of me from like 2016 that I don't even have anymore.
So, what is the real account for the Melissa?
The real account is Bells_Jordine with 2 E's at the end.
_,
J-O-R.
the R. Kelly girl.
The R. Kelly girl.
Yes, MELV_JORIDINE. Jordine with two E's at the end.
And me and Jake can both at least confirm. Like I said, you were supposed to be in your own studio, but you didn't make it. But we can both confirm we know you in person, and we can both say that the R. Kelly girl is actually this Melissa right here.
Yes.
Know Melissa for a while.
And this is the real Melissa. This is not the fake Melissa. What is the name of the fake account? Because in some weird way that I don't quite understand, the fake Melissa has like 10 times the following that the real Melissa has, which just confuses me.
Right. She has like 10K followers, and her account specifically, she had just changed it to, it was bliss.mels, but now it is currently 3 much for your man.
Wow. Damn.
I'm not sure what that means, but yeah, that's her new account.
3
I
much
obviously can't
for your
see
man?
anything that she has me blocked.
That's a pretty lame joke. I do agree. Yeah.
3 much for your man. She could have done better than that.
Yeah, she changed it after like I went live. I went live earlier on my Instagram, so everybody knew.
I don't know. Why didn't you say to her, why are you so obsessed with me?
She has me blocked on every account that she's ever made.
Ah, that's.
Are you sure it's not a dude?
It's probably
there's
a dude.
There's also the possibility that it's a dude.
I know that it has to be somebody following me on my Instagram because my Instagram is private. So in order for her to get my pictures, she has to be following me on a different account.
Excuse me, I gotta unfollow somebody.
Do you do you have any ugly, jealous friends that are like you think are secretly snickering at you?
I don't think I have any snickering friends. I mean, I went to high school. Well, I obviously went to private school my freshman year, but then after that, I graduated high school early and I went to California, so I'm not sure.
I don't know. Whatever the account is doing it right. Which you should probably take some notes because R. Kelly commented. He's pulling in big numbers right there.
Yeah, really. I'm trying to figure out who it is. Hopefully I will be able to figure it out soon.
It's probably a dude using your pictures for monetary gain. He's probably selling, trying to sell a premium Snapchat, and then, hey,
That's a good idea. Shit.
But that's what I'm afraid of, is what if they're doing, like, illegal money laundering behind my back or whatever, and then I'm the one that gets caught up for it.
Yeah.
Like, that's scary.
Yeah, you might as well get a cut.
Yeah, it's a valid concern. I mean, like, identity theft is real, and like,
Exactly.
It's not a joke, Jim.
it's not a joke.
and I will say, like, catfishing is real, and people will steal pictures from you. And I'll tell you something: if you're an attractive person, unlike me, it's like, the point is that
Don't have to worry.
nobody's going to be stealing my pictures to catfish somebody. All right.
I've never had this problem.
Oh, really? Like you get like identity theft because you're so gorgeous?
I wouldn't
All
call
the
that
time.
identity theft.
But I mean, for example, is like on any kind of social media, like women, generally
Women definitely.
they draw more views, they draw more followers, they draw more,
We want to see
subscribers.
butt.
Well, any kind of woman, and so I mean, I think that's kind of the point, is that because I'm a man and I'm ugly, if I was a good-looking dude, nobody's going to be trying to catfish with my pictures, and so identity theft is a real thing because once you put your image out there, it at some point it's kind of public domain, even if it isn't legally public domain. So I think that's a concern at that point.
So what he's saying, it's perfectly okay to sell ass pretending to be you, Melissa.
Well, what I mean is that if R. Kelly comments on something you post, on any kind of social media, you're going to draw a whole bunch of nefarious people into towards your account. You may gain 1,000 subscribers and 10 of them may be D-bags.
That's true.
Unless you're doing an interview with like 3 of them. So.
I also had somebody on my live today that was actually built a friendship with the fake girl. And when she had commented on my live, she was like, "Don't you know me? Like, I'm, whatever her name was, so-and-so." And I said on my live, I said, "No, I don't know you." She was like, "We're like best friends." And I was like, I'm sorry, like, I think you were friends with the fake account. Like, I don't know who you are at all. And she had messaged me, and she was like, that's so crazy because I had been talking to this girl for months. Like, we were best friends. And I was like, that's actually kind of crazy because I have no idea who you are.
Is anybody positive that this is actually a female? I mean,
I'm telling you, it's a man.
it's probably a dude.
And it's Madman.
It,
You think it's a dude? It could be a dude. I mean, that'd be super creepy, though.
it's probably a secretly in the closet type of guy.
Well, it's most likely a dude.
I'm saying it's probably a dude.
It's most
What
like
if it's some, like, creepy old man? That was terrible.
what I'm saying.
That's him.
What I'm saying is that even the ugliest girl in the world can get laid tonight.
Well,
That's
All right.
true.
hey,
And I'm telling you,
Where's she at?
50% of all men are not getting laid tonight at
At
a
least-
minimum.
At least 50%.
At a minimum. So my point is that, it's probably a dude who has nothing better to do tonight.
probably.
Yeah, I mean, he already jerked off 3 times, so he's
I've already jerked off 3 times today, dude. No bullshit.
But
I got
for
home and
somebody
beat my
to be
dick 3
having an
times.
account with me for 3 years? 3 years straight? That's dedication.
That's no life.
I have.
You should probably jerk off more.
yeah. People have been subscribed to. Some people have been subscribed to World of Warcraft for way longer.
I have 2 interesting
God.
facts. Everybody knows women fuck who they want, or no, men fuck who they can, and women fuck who they
Yep.
want.
That's right.
And besides that, women own half the world and all the pussy. So they,
It's true.
yeah, that's true.
So that's about 75% average,
I don't think I follow your math there, but
isn't it?
It's somewhere in that range, about the 75%
Well,
range.
Of everything.
Well, I mean, if
75% of everything.
if you want to talk numbers, we can talk about how on social media or dating apps, for example,
Yeah.
on dating apps is like most women will rate like 20% of men as attractive or moderately attractive.
I'm in like the
All right.
99
And
percentile.
of course you are.
No,
and-
I
and the-
swipe right all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And the other
everyone.
80% are Instagram models masquerading as people looking for dates, trying to get more people liking
Oh,
their
yeah.
Instagram.
Or premium Snapchats.
Yeah.
When you stop
my
to
God.
look at who you're swiping right on, that's what you see. I've
Well, I
done that.
mean, online dating when it comes to women is like women are like because let's talk about it. It's like social media is in many ways kind of like online dating. You can say stuff on your social media and hope to meet somebody, right?
Yeah.
Even if R. Kelly, and you're like, I'm down for R. Kelly, even if I'm 16. I mean, I get it. I mean, I get it. I really do. But I mean, it's like me. It's like if I'm sitting there on Twitter, it's like Rebecca Felgate. Are we going to get down or what? You know, I'll drive up to Toronto.
Who
you know,
is
if I
that? You
need to.
mentioned.
I keep mentioning her. It's like, yeah.
I
now,
saw it
now
on-
you're typing something. You had Google up here for a half an hour. So I mean, the point is that it's way different.
She's fucking hot.
Yeah, she's
Exactly.
pretty hot. You talked about her on Shock Monkey, and I
Exactly.
couldn't.
I forgot my point. I'm derailed. I've had beer in me.
I've had beer in me.
Damn, she's hot as fuck, dude. Good taste, bro.
So Melissa, do
Put her
you?
there.
So is there a fake premium Snapchat and is there a real premium Snapchat? That's what the world wants to know, and that's what R. Kelly wants to know most importantly.
There we go.
I think that there can be both, actually, because you can steal pictures, obviously.
So what you're saying is you have a real one.
I don't have a premium Snapchat. I do not do that. That's not me.
What do I say?
I don't do the premium Snapchat, but I have heard that she does post pictures of like nudes, and people think it's me, and it's not.
Just,
I have seen that before.
just to quote unquote clarify, what's her Instagram so we can make sure to delete her? Yeah.
It's 3 much for your man.
Oh yeah, 3 months.
Pretty much for your man.
We were making fun of that.
Yeah, we'll
I think
definitely avoid that.
Madman should get a premium Snapchat, and we should start promoting that. And you
There-
can kind of sponsor the show with some of the money that you get
There-
from it.
Well, we're gonna
Apparently
go
she has
under.
the Facebook and the Twitter.
Would anybody in here, EK? Would you guys buy my premium Snapchat?
We're not talking about you. We're talking about Madman.
It's gonna be a hard no for me.
What?
What about Madman?
That's definitely a very hard no.
I think
No,
I-
EK's thinking about it. He's sitting there thinking.
I'm thinking too.
If it was station related, I would consider it.
Depends how many listeners we get. Then I might track it just so see what's going on and keep abreast of what's
Exactly.
happening.
I'm getting wood.
Well, Melissa, we definitely appreciate having you on. We wish you could make it here today, and we will have you on soon. Is there any final thoughts you want to say?
No, I'll just keep you guys updated the next time I see you on the account because I do have some people that are following that account, so I'll keep you updated.
Well, why did you talk to R. Kelly in the first place?
It
You
wasn't
like-
her.
It wasn't her. It was
a fake account.
the fake
Oh.
account who has more followers than the real Melissa, which is
Right.
confusing.
Oh, I
Correct.
see.
The fake account had talked to R. Kelly.
So are you down for R. Kelly? I mean, you want to get peed on or what?
I would be down
No,
for
I
R.
am
Kelly,
not
dude.
down for R. Kelly.
Melissa,
He's got
Melissa,
money.
don't you dare fumble that bag. You
Yeah.
fumbled the last one. Do not let that one
I
go.
actually have more for you. I've actually had two famous people actually message me, the real account. I've had two people. I've had Trill Sammy DM me, and I've also had Lil Nye from Maryland DM me as well.
Wait, Little Nye, like
Well, I know Big Nye.
I know a Nye.
No, not that Nye, not that Nye.
Uh,
Lil Nye from Maryland.
How about Bill Nye?
Oh gosh, no, that would be weird.
Yeah, he is super liberal these days.
He's super
Yeah.
sexy. Again, Melissa, we thank you for having you on, and we'll have you in for an in-studio thing. Where
Yeah,
you can,
we'd like to get in you. I mean, or get you in our
Oh,
studio.
No.
we can show the real Melissa, but we can all vouch. Well, at least the two on here can vouch that this is the real Melissa. That we think we're pretty sure this is real Melissa.
Madman's not always here, by the way.
It's fine. I'll definitely be there next time. Thank you guys so much for having me.
Yeah, good
All
good
right.
call for not
Gracias.
showing up.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
kidding. I'm kidding.
We'll give you one of these on the way out.
We love you.
Oh no, I don't have
Thank
it.
you.
There we go. Give you applause on the way out.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
All right,
Good
see
night.
you next time, Melissa. So we had the R. Kelly girl. Now we can go, which we didn't get on. We were supposed to in the beginning. We need to shout out the Cut Crew.
Oh, we should have started the show off with that.
We
But
gotta shut-
EK fucked it up. I'm
EK
just kidding.
fucked it. No, we're just kidding.
That's
One
my
time,
boy.
EK.
The Cuck Crew?
The
The
Cut
Cut
Crew.
Crew.
Oh, I want to hear about this.
They might. We shouted them out on our Instagram page this week.
We said we wouldn't talk about this, but
No, we're gonna talk about
we're
it.
gonna talk about.
I just, I just want to start.
we gotta
We're
be
going
kind
to
of-
what?
can't be, you know.
Yeah, Jesse's he's gotta kind of hold me down on this so I don't say something. I just want to say we have humiliated you. You just need to shut up and take it, because when you comment on our YouTube and you say you look like a bitch and you don't even clarify which one, I guess just us as a duo, we look like bitches.
It's probably talking to me.
Both of y'all like to watch your girls get cucked, get cream pied in. It's a fact. Jesse fucked your girl.
Oh, I didn't. I
No,
mean,
never mind. I didn't say that.
well, they were mad about some shit and they were commenting some bullshit, and then we made fun of them, and we like making fun of them because we call them the Cut Crew because they get all
Yeah.
mad about their girls getting stole from them, and it is what it is. You know, they can't get. They're mad about it, but they'll get over it. Saying, "Oh, I would have punched him if I'd have seen him." Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah, it never
It
happened.
never happened. Yeah, shut up. That's
Mm.
a EK. Tell them shut the fuck up. They talk too much. We will forever. We love our haters, and we would love to have a hate mail kind of thing. Honestly,
The Cut Crew would be they're
yeah.
our number one fans.
the Cut Crew is the number one fans, basically, at least on the hater side.
Also, since that happened, we have gained like a bunch of YouTubes as far as views this week. So
Yeah, I'd love to get some hates on my YouTube.
why not?
We love
Yeah.
hate. Hate. Honestly, hate makes me go farther than it does in success.
Well, I got the first dislike I got on my YouTube channel, the Madman lowercase, 3 words. Search for the Madman lowercase. It's 3 words. The first dislike I got on a video, I was so excited about it.
Right.
All right. And it was like a year later, I got my first negative comment, and I was just like, and
Progress.
I put the heart on it, and I said, "Thank you for watching."
That's
Because I mean,
exactly.
I love the fact that if you dislike me, you want to. It's like I want to see more of this. I love that fact. I love that.
Somebody took time out of their precious day to
Exactly.
type something to let you know they don't like you.
Exactly, and I can't love you more.
Mm-hmm.
For taking that time out of your day to watch my video. First of all, thank you for the view.
Yeah.
Even if you didn't hit the dislike button, and if you do hit the dislike button, thank you even more. And if you comment and say you racist son of a bitch, skinhead motherfucker,
Whoa, that's a different.
I will
path.
leave that comment up there, and I will heart it because I love you for taking the time. Because it's one thing because I've watched YouTube videos that I'll get like 5-6 minutes into, and I'm just like, I'm not watching this anymore. And so, you don't get a dislike, you don't get a like, you don't get a comment, or
What if
anything
someone
like that.
accuses you of loving horses,
They would be
You guys don't
wrong.
like horse porn?
but you leave the comments up?
I would leave the comments up.
Are you allergic to horses?
No, I'm allergic to evil.
You don't like horses.
Who doesn't love horses?
Madman doesn't like horses.
People who are good.
So obviously, a part of our show is getting fucked by barnyard animals. Does this have anything to do with that?
Getting fucked by?
By like a horse or a pig or a sheep?
Did you say that it's a segment on your show?
No,
Well,
not
I
a,
mean, we
it's
talk-
it's a theme.
We
It's
talk about
it's
it.
something we talk about often.
bestiality occasionally.
That you want to be fucked? To
No,
be
we talk-
fucked
No,
by a barnyard animal.
no, we talk about it. Doesn't mean I talk about a lot of shit. It doesn't mean I want to
Is
do
that a
it.
joke? Is that like a theme?
I mean, well,
We've discussed animal porn, bestiality porn,
But
or just the act of.
specifically being fucked by bestiality.
Well, there's a good video of a dude getting fucked by a horse, and we've talked about that.
Hill Hippie's looking at
It's
everybody
only
like,
good-
he's like, what in the fuck did I just walk
It's
into?
only good because it's so
I miss you,
disturbing.
bro. Miss you, Hill Hippie.
Yeah, Hill Hippie, we
We're,
all miss
we're
you.
the normal people.
So, besides the cut crew, there's a couple things we're doing. We have a couple topics to get into before the night's over, but one of them is we are running for principal at Faith Baptist High School.
Hmm
Shout out Swagmaster.
There's an opening. We're gonna fill that opening.
I love filling openings.
EK's got something.
He's got some. Phrasing! Yeah.
Lots of innuendo on the show.
So, we love filling it.
I'm glad you recently learned that word.
I like using big words.
So,
I learned that word in 1991.
In your endo.
I learned that word in 2003.
if you guys could just go give us a good, you guys just push for us at Faith Baptist.
We want your vote.
We want your vote. We will make Faith great again. We'll do it. It's a school.
It's the private school we went to when we were churns.
Yeah, we were cheering. So
I grew up Baptist. I know how that roll.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
got
fucking
it.
ridiculous.
Awful
The
childhood.
place sucks.
Verbal abuse.
So do we want to talk about?
It's better than Catholics.
Oh, God.
They rape children, so
Not all of them.
most of them,
Not most of them.
45%.
Not that many either.
I don't know. I'd maybe put that one up for debate.
Dude, there's a lot of kids getting fucked by Catholic priests.
Indeed, over the years. But, if you want to...
It's hard to say they got fucked when they were compensated very well.
Yeah,
Mm.
exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
Do you think those Boy Scout troops
Oh, yeah, they were
got that kind of money? Get Vatican money?
No, they just got sexual experience.
oh, they learned a lot.
And they all moved to Portland.
Yeah, EK said, "I gotta give that one a round of applause right there." That's money. That's things money can't buy. So
He taught them a valuable lesson.
he did. He taught them a lot about fucking, and you can't learn about that money. But
I wish somebody had showed me.
I wish somebody would show me more than my dad.
That's exactly what I was getting to.
You guys ever seen that? You ever watch Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
I
Right, I've
wanted
seen
to,
a
but they
couple
took it off
episodes.
Netflix.
Yeah, they'll do that.
Netflix sucks.
Yeah.
They've taken so much shit down. Actually, I would.
So there was this one where Mac wishes he got molested, This is where they introduced the what are they called? The twins, the weird twins. What are their names though? The Mac. There are some other Irish name or Scottish name, and Mac was mad because they filed charges against this gym teacher. You know, and he was mad because they were super weird kids, and he thought they were ugly. And he was mad because, and he pulled out a picture of himself. It's like, how come they got blown by the gym teacher, and I didn't get blown? I was, look how cute I was. And people throughout the entire episode was like, you're going to hell.
McPoyles.
The McPoyles.
That's a great concept for an episode. Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
our
That's
humor.
why I love Always Sunny in Philadelphia, is because it's brilliant. It's horrible and degenerate, but
yes,
the way
but
life
it's
should
brilliant. And so, and he's sitting there, and he's whining the entire episode. It's like, I was there, I was in that classroom, and these weird kids are always rubbing their snot on each other and stuff like that, and he blows them. I was so cute, and it's like, why didn't I get blown? And through the entire episode, everyone's like, you're going to hell, dude.
I wish I got blown by my PE teacher.
Dude,
I had
Josh. Hell yes, big honk.
Big honk.
I had oh shit, a chemistry teacher I wanted to bang, and that's about it.
Wow.
But she was actually cute.
Oh, I had a couple,
and a woman.
I had a couple cute teachers that we wanted to fuck.
Lore.
Yep.
MILF.
Lynch. MILF.
She was like around 32, 33 when we were in 5th grade, some shit like that, I would bet.
So I wonder, I'm 40, and if I watch MILF porn, does that mean I'm like hunting? Thank you. I'm 35. So I'm 35, so if I watch MILF porn, it actually works better than if I give my actual age. I'm 42. So if I'm 42 and I watch MILF porn, does that mean I'm just watching porn?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's still
no,
MILF
MILF porn's different because MILF is that pussy's and popped out a baby.
But here's what I mean. Am I wrong for wanting a virgin?
Yes.
No.
Well, no, you're not wrong. Everyone wants a virgin, but
Yeah,
it's
every
like,
man
No,
wants...
as a Christian who wants to get married one day, am I wrong?
I mean, I wish that unicorns
Good
were
luck.
real. and-
Yeah.
Good
It's
luck.
not happening, dude.
Thank you for being honest. That's like I can always trust you guys to be honest.
I mean,
Yeah, good luck after 40, man.
I
You're
know.
not gonna
Good
find a
luck
virgin.
after about 19,
I know,
20,
I think-
maybe, and
I
that's
think-
lucky.
I think I know one 40-year-old virgin. It's a man. Garcia.
It's going to be
Oh,
a
yeah.
man. If there's somebody over 40 who is a virgin, it's a man.
Yeah.
There is
Yeah.
no virgins over 40 as a woman. If they are, do
You
you
got something to
believe
say, AJ?
nuns? Do you believe
Nuns?
Yeah, do you believe that a 37-year-old nun does not get that fucking itch?
What? I ain't gonna be no fucking monk.
No, she's at least doing it by herself, but that's a committed nun.
You fuck. You would a nun. Bitches lie, dude. A nun would lie.
Can you imagine the
Yeah.
frustration if you couldn't even beat off, dude?
Have you seen that movie, The Vivitch?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Is it The Vivitch?
It's called The Witch.
And why are there two V's in it?
That's a W.
Oh, the Old English.
Oh.
Old English. Okay.
Typing, writing.
What about the bitch?
Well, I mean, there's this scene where it's just weird. It kind of discusses this puritanical idea about sexuality and stuff like that. Especially if you're in an isolated community with it's just your mother, your two
I like
boys.
the way this is going.
You like where this is going? It's getting all Game of Thrones up in here, right?
No word.
You got your mother and your father, right?
I like that even more.
All right, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Families with low self-esteem. I'm renting that. So, oh, that's a deep cut for your Arrested Development fans. They don't get it, So,
Arrested Development. That's a good show.
yeah. Anyway, so, yeah, and the mother's like freaking out because the young girl is coming into puberty, right? And as well as the young boy is. They're coming into puberty, and
Young boys.
No, the oldest of the younger boys.
Yeah.
How old is he?
I want to say 12, 13.
Right on.
And she's like 14, 16.
Right
Getting
on.
excited
Alright.
again.
Well, because they are like locked into this like codified little location, is like they don't see anybody else in town. They are the mom notices is like the dad's checking out the daughter, right? The son's checking out the daughter. There's a lot of controversial stuff going on in this film. Anyway, and so they have this idea. It's like we're going to send the daughter into town to go and work for these people until she comes of age and stuff like that because we don't know what the fucking men are gonna do.
Can we cut to the part where
There's
the
no
young,
fuck.
the young boy is getting pounded?
You're
What?
gonna do what? What?
You guys knew I was gonna make a joke about that. You know it was gonna happen. It's
Yeah,
low hanging.
I think it was like an hour and a half in that the goat showed up.
The goat?
You haven't seen the Vivitch?
No. Is the
No.
goat like OG Mudbone?
Look, dude. When was, yeah, I mean, I don't know when the last time you fucked a goat was, but I mean,
It's been a while.
yeah, this goat has a hog on him. You wouldn't believe. It's like literally squealing.
It's
got
been a
that,
bad year.
It's got the snout on on it at the end of it.
I like it.
Yeah, you pick it up from there.
We could go a lot of ways with this.
Go with it.
Yeah, go with and run.
I don't know. We can.
I'm
I
waiting.
Like the topic of young boys, but that's a reoccurring theme. We should probably. Move
Yeah,
on
we seem to
something
talk
else.
about little boys a lot, so maybe we should move away from.
What about-
Pedophilia?
I mean,
Only for the young, the little small baby penises,
all right, we can
infant dicks.
we can move this into the next thing. So, what do you do when a little boy friend zones you?
How about
I'll add another one.
How about this? I was looking through I was on Hinge, right?
Okay.
You know Hinge?
No, but
No.
It's a dating app, and so I was flipping through Hinge, and I ran across this girl I made out with high school once,
Uh-huh.
and I kind of I liked her picture, and I was like, hey, it's like I remember.
Let's
I-
fuck.
No,
What?
I remember you
Let's
from
have
high
sex.
school. I regretted making out with you back then, but I'm not gonna send you a message saying that. I'm just like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Right? And then she comes back with this response. Are you happy? And I was like, no.
No, I'm miserable. I wanted
Why
to
the
kill
fuck
myself.
would I be on a
That's what I would say.
Why the
shit.
fuck would I be on a single site if I was happy? All right? I haven't heard from her in 2 weeks. Are you happy? Why the fuck are you on a single site if you're happy? Get out of town with that bullshit.
Because you can be happy and just be horny.
Yep.
well,
Good take.
happy and horny sucks.
Do we need to get into all that?
I'd rather be happy and horny than horny and miserable.
It's not.
Is
Hard
there
to get-
ever is there ever time men aren't horny? I mean, it's
No.
After you nut.
No, I'm still horny. I just.
sometimes
my
I'm good
dick
to
is
go after
limp.
that.
If you don't keep fucking after you nut, you're doing it wrong.
It almost feels too good.
You understand, kids?
Well, I mean, I love
You
fucking.
mean you're trying to have
What-
a
are you
child?
trying to tell me something?
I'm trying to give you some advice. If you don't keep fucking after you nut, you're doing it wrong.
Well, the only thing
What
you
if I've
should
been fucking for like an hour?
If it comes in you later, be prepared for more.
the only thing you should do after you nut
Can
is
you get that on mic first? What, Jess?
after you nut
I
you
don't
should
know
just
why
be
they
calling
like
her
doing
Uber.
that. They do it.
What?
What?
I don't know why they like doing that shit. They do it.
What do they do?
Talk out of a mic.
From the background, outside of the microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it forces a pause, and so all the listeners, they don't know what the fuck's going on.
Hill Hippie said, can I say it? That after Madman blows ball snot off in us, we can expect more.
That's what he said.
I got a lot of fuck in me. How about you guys?
Some
I
people
can
might
do
call
some
me a
fuck.
fuck.
Yeah,
A stupid fuck sometimes, but I'm definitely a fuck.
cuck. No, I'm just kidding. Jesse
That's
does the
foul.
cucking.
That's foul. That's
Shout out
fuckers.
Cuck Crew.
Shout out Cut Crew. So, besides talking about being in the little boyfriend zone, what? all right, Madman and Jacob Miller. What is the friend zone and how do you get out of it? Little boys included.
All right. Well, if I was if I was friend zoned by a little boy, I imagine he said is like, do you? I would say, you want to play Uno? He's like, no, I just want to play Fortnite. And I was like, all right, well, fucking Fortnite.
Never
sucks.
want to do anything with me.
Yeah.
You're a selfish lover.
I don't know. You guys kind of like border on evil, and
No, it's just terrible humor.
dig that about you.
I love that.
But I'm gonna stay over here on this side of evil, if you don't mind.
I love that because every time I have you on, Madman, I got Hill Hippie on or EK. Whenever y'all say something, it makes more sense. You guys have decency about you.
Well,
we're just terrible people.
What's funny is that these guys are concerned about me. They don't know. They don't know what I'm going to do, or say.
It couldn't get much worse than this.
Really? I'm not the one talking about being friend zoned by little boys.
Well, I was just asking, what do you do when you're in the friend zone? How do you get out of it, and how do you approach it?
Let me put it this way: my boss has a son. His son is like 7 years old. Right.
I don't know where this is going.
I know exactly.
Oh,
where
you're
this
gonna
is
love
going.
this, right? So, my boss calls me up and he's like, my son is having trouble logging into Fortnite. We don't know shit about computers, so can you come over here and help him out with this logging into Fortnite stuff? So I come over there, and I'm sitting there in this room, and there's like, here's my son, here's his computer and shit, and I'm just his a PlayStation or whatever.
Close the door, lock it,
Well, no, they
seduce him.
no. God damn.
All
it.
right, go. All right.
We'll let you finish.
I'm sorry.
And he's sitting there. He's like on the phone with Sony, trying to fix his problem with Fortnite. And the problem is that he kept logging in, with the wrong password. And it got to a point where it got locked out for like 3 days, 2 or 3 days. And I'm trying to explain this, but he's talking to online support. Anyway, I am so glad that my computer experience and background and knowledge has waned over the last decade, because nobody wants to ask me about solving their computer problems again. Because I'm more and more these days, people are like, it's like, can you help me with my NIC card? What the fuck is a NIC card these days? Yeah, I can replace your NIC card. Oh, you have problems with your video card? Yeah, I can replace that. I don't know how to fix your fucking phone. I don't know why Sony locked your dumbass son out of the account, because he kept trying to log in and it kept adding time.
He's a dumb fuck.
Anyway, none of this has anything to do with pedophilia.
Well, we were talking
But
about the
we're-
friend zoning, and I mean pedophilia.
Now we can actually talk about the topic. We don't have to talk about fucking kids, little boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not friends with little boys either.
Sounds like your boss was trying to set you up.
Your boss is trying to give you a fucking a blessing, and you.
They are from the Middle East.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I wonder if there's a dowry involved.
Ooh,
That's a very interesting question.
it's an interesting way. This.
Would I swing that way? I would swing that way for a health insurance policy.
I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, but it is a little boy. I don't
Typically,
really,
arranged marriages don't go into effect until after the child becomes of age in the legal country.
I don't know. It depends if you're talking about Muslims.
You be
No, there's still rules in Muslim countries.
Yeah,
Like they have to be like 14 or 15
yeah,
or
like
something.
13.
Yeah.
You can marry him at 9 or something like that, but not at like 13. Do you guys know about this?
a little past my age
No.
range, but
Yeah, there's some there are some
Right.
countries with different laws than ours.
You guys want to swim into the deep end of the pool? You want to talk about this?
I love Adult Swim.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you want to swim in the deep end of the pool where Muhammad? You want to talk about the prophet?
Hey,
I'm
we're not.
uneducated
No,
on
we
this.
don't want the studio attacked. Let's.
You want to talk about like marrying somebody at 9, but promises he didn't consummate it until they were 13?
Oh.
Do you want to talk about how the prophet said that it's okay to marry your first cousin? It's all Game of Thrones over there in Islam, man.
I don't really keep up with that. I keep up with
Pussy and beer. I get it.
Yes, and at some point I also keep up with friend zoning because Happens to all of us.
I don't.
Yeah, I
Whenever
got
I've been
friend zoned.
friend zoned, you play it off right, and you end up getting the butt.
No,
Well, as far as me, I've only been friend zoned maybe once or twice.
every single time friend zoned. And there one car accident. The
What?
She maybe I
I think
holler at ugly bitches.
I think yeah. That's
Get
where
some
we got.
ugly
It's like
butt.
this
You-
this ugly girl I went to high school with that I made out with once. That's how we got on this topic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and she was like, "Are you happy?" And it was like, I almost, and she hadn't texted me back in a while, and so I was like, in like 2 weeks, and so I almost wanted to say, it's like, bitch, I didn't even want to fuck you. I just wanted to say hi. I remember you.
I made out with you one time, so you should remember that.
She got lucky at that.
Oh, she's lucky she had a kiss on the Madman.
I was drunk when I saw her that time.
When aren't you drunk, dude?
Were you on Milwaukee's best back then?
6 a.m. I want to say 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. when I'm not drunk. Every day.
I don't know. Those are
Mine's more about 9 to 5. I work a later shift.
Yeah, what a way to make a living.
That's 8 hours.
well.
Yeah.
Whenever the Degenerates actually make it big, that's where we're gonna make our money off of is testing beer and drinking beer.
Mm.
I'm not into that. You
Um,
guys like MREs?
No.
Yeah, they suck.
Yeah, we don't do that.
How about ATM? You like ATM?
I love ass to mouth.
Yeah.
What am I? Am I confused?
I'm just feeding it back to them, man.
What else was
Feed
ATM?
it to me.
Am I confused? Am I confused?
Automatic teller machines?
No. Why would
What's
you
wrong with ATM?
Yeah, what is wrong with ATM?
It's a natural thing.
Hey, you remember that episode of The Office where Andy gets the pink neon hats that say DM does DP or something? Do you know what I'm talking about?
It's been
Andy's
forever.
the boss. He puts them all on a bus and they go to like some battleground or whatever. It's Dunder Mifflin does.
Let him look it up. He's still looking at Rebecca Felgate pictures.
Because she's fucking hot.
She is kind of hot.
She is definitely hot. Not kind of.
I give her like a 6.5.
Dunder Mifflin does Dallas.
Does
DMDD?
DM does GB? What the?
does Gay Boys?
DM does GB.
Okay. Yeah.
Gangbangs?
Is that what it is? Is that what
I would
that's
guess-
the acronym for? What's DM?
Well, I'm
Dunder Mifflin?
Dominant
Dunder-
male.
Dominant male.
Dom
does
male
gangbang.
does gangbang. Is
Gay
that what that
bitch.
is?
Does gay bitch? Is that what we're kind of leaning on right now? Is gay bitch or gang?
I have no idea what
You
it meant.
guys just did the ATM acronym, so I just assumed while I had acronym
Yeah.
experts in the room on inappropriate
Oh,
sexual
you don't
things,
have
I
to
would
be-
ask what that reference
You don't
was.
have to be an expert to know what ATM
Yeah,
means. You just have to watch porn
You guys
every
knew
other...
what ATM was, right?
Unfortunately.
I mean, who
It's a
doesn't love
beautiful act, isn't it?
Who doesn't love a good ass to mouth? So, Hill Hippie, when we have a porn review next, we'll do an ATM version. Are you?
Do you want to do ATM with us while we watch it?
Whole mountain of dicks.
Why stop at a mountain?
What, like
Whatever makes you happy, brother. Because I ain't watching that video.
Yeah,
Come
I mean,
on.
when it comes to reviewing porns, yeah, I think there's only
Dirty MILF.
There's-
Dirty MILF does gangbang.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
I
So,
love it.
I love dirty milfs.
yeah, when it comes to porn, I mean, I think you're talking about 5 to 10 minute clips, and there's only two options when it comes to reviewing a porn.
No, there's...
No, I came,
Oh my God.
or I found another video.
Well,
You're rating the video. Of course I'm going to blow ball snot. That's going to have...
That's what I mean. If I have to sit down and watch a video, you guys choose
Why don't you
to
choose it?
review. No, because you're not into that stuff,
What are you into?
MILF.
I love
MILFs. That's in our intro. How we love
Madman, you're on the same page as us.
But I mean, here's the thing. Seems to me you guys like ass play. You guys into the ass?
Yes,
I like sticking a finger in the ass.
Yeah, that's why. And like some people are a little bit more conservative than you. Believe it or not.
Those people are what I like to call wrong.
Living a simple life.
No, you don't go in through the outdoor.
The
That's all there
vanilla,
is to it.
life.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being boring and conservative.
I
hope I didn't bring down your show. Like the people who love the Degenerates are probably people who
love
ass play.
Yeah. So I'm sorry. I hope I didn't cause anybody to unsubscribe or anything like that. But
no, we definitely need to talk more about ass play.
No, we don't.
Madman, why don't you like ass play? You know they say
It's
the male
natural.
G spot is in the ass.
It's called the prostate. All right. And you can access.
Wait, there's a name for it?
Yes. Yes. You can access the prostate through the anal canal.
So men are supposed to be butt fingered.
Or fucked by men, depending upon your perspective.
Or don't forget, little boys. We're straying away from what our show revolves around.
It's a waste of time.
You guys don't love the prostate talk? Come on. So,
EK, let's talk about your prostate.
have you heard your prostate examined, played with, poked up in?
I stopped going to the doctor when it was that time.
Right.
They say that you're supposed to get your prostate checked after you're, what, like 30, 35 years old, something like
I think
that.
it's 40.
Is it 40?
I think it's 40. Is it
Is
30?
it 30? I'm pretty sure.
Mine's
Oh my
not getting
God.
checked. I promise you that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's 30. And I have had a prostate exam. It was uncomfortable.
Was it a girl?
No. It was uncomfortable.
For everybody involved, I'm sure.
I'm certain. And I don't care. I think the most cliche thing about the entire experience was the doctor telling me to relax.
Sorry, doctor. That's the opposite of what I'm doing right now.
Did you make a noise when he
Like a
penetrated?
oh mister?
I'm sure that I was not silent.
Oh, God.
He gives a little moan.
What are you doing?
And another.
Doctor kept asking me to stop smiling at him.
Take your other hand off your dick, sir.
Isn't this the third time here this week?
I love that one. Take your hand off your dick, sir. Been there, done that.
I need you to
So,
stop.
Why are both of your hands on my shoulders?
Yeah.
Look, you're dragging the whole environment into your filth. Do your sign offs.
Oh my gosh.
Are we done? What's
How
going
much
on?
time do we have left, EK?
We started at like 10
7 minutes, I
We've
think.
got 7 minutes. So
Oh, okay.
we could also talk about how we talk about more prostate exams. I mean, who doesn't love a good prostate exam? You know, the doctor one time told me, "Sir, I need you to stop masturbating." And I said, "Why?" And he said, "Because I'm trying to examine you." And it's not like a big deal.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Do you guys have any horror doctor stories?
Yeah.
no, I just don't go to the doctor.
Yeah. I have a horror doctor story. And it's, after I tried to kill myself, it's like they needed to take.
What?
We can gloss over that. It's no problem.
Listen to Shock Monkey.
Yeah. They needed to take a urine sample from me, but I was so nervous because there's so many people around me all the time. I don't know about you, but I
Yeah.
can't pee in that kind of situation.
I've been on probation. It's yeah.
Yeah. And so, this poor nurse, I feel so bad for this guy. I felt so bad for him because I was really trying to get the flow going, right? Because 3 times he came in there and he's like, "Are you gonna be able to piss in this cup, or do I need to put a catheter in you?"
Ooh.
Yeah.
No,
I'll piss in the
sir.
cup.
Yeah, I'll piss in the cup, sir.
And I
Mister.
and I tried.
Oh,
I
mister.
tried the first time, and I was like, I just can't.
Don't
You
tell
know.
me that he had to do it.
He had to do it.
Oh, God.
He had to do it.
There's nothing worse.
I felt so bad for that guy, and he made me pay for it. I was pissing blood for about a week.
Oh,
a
dude,
week
no, don't
afterwards.
talk about stuff going in dicks. No.
Oh, you don't like things going into you?
No.
Just
Oh, really? How about your butthole?
no. There was never any discussion about stuff going inside of. Oh wait, the prostate exam.
Do you
never mind.
understand? Do you understand? Do you understand the reciprocal?
How could
Do
you have forgotten
understand?
about the prostate exam? I never will.
Well,
Do you understand?
well, it's different for her. She likes being a dirty little slut with shit in her ass.
Ugh, you guys are. You're degenerates.
Degenerates.
Yeah.
You're degenerates.
Thank you.
EK told me off air one time that someone was making fun of a disrespectful show on the network, and he said, "You guys should hear the Degenerates," and that was the best thing EK's ever said to me.
I will confirm that that is actually something that I have said. Is someone said this content is offensive, and I said you should not listen to the Degenerates. Then.
Thank you, EK.
What do we say that's offensive?
Everything.
Yeah, all of the things that are offensive, you say them.
So I have an interesting listener tonight that hasn't listened. I go to college at Germanna, and one of my student advisors was trying to get me to take classes on a Wednesday or in some way, and I said I couldn't because I do this podcast. So I ended up getting a sticker, and I have one of my success coaches from my college listening to us talk about fucking children right now.
What the fuck is a success coach?
They're supposed to make sure you graduate college, and they kind of press you on and they help you with shit you need help with. But he now knows that I like talking about little boys, and
So they're tax collectors.
not quite. No,
No, they want to make sure you come and keep paying.
well, I want to make sure I come. But yeah, no,
Willing to pay to do it.
Yeah.
they just kind of they helped me set up my schedule, and he was helping me today, and he was going to listen in. So, Mr. Matt, if you're listening, I'm sorry. Madman says hi.
Hello.
I want to fuck your son. I'm just kidding. I didn't say that. That's.
You made
I hope you don't have a son.
you made it weird.
So we have 5 people in this room. Can we get all 5 of them to do a porn review next week?
No. Stop.
Come on, guys.
I'm not gonna review a porn with you.
We have a strict outline that you guys would be good with.
What's the point?
What's the point? It's a good porn.
Because we get the top elite talent
I don't
on
know.
Fredericksburg.
Why don't you do something
radio.
like the most strokeable? You remember Wayne's World? Have you seen that?
Wayne's World.
kids?
If you're gonna rate porn, you should rate the
I think you should rate the woman or the actress.
or,
in
yeah,
the
or
porn.
the, or
What
the
a lot of
acting skill, or like the
the actress.
the
or
sex the sex
sex
is
appeal or
come
something
on
like
the sex is a given.
If
The
you
sex
had
is
a-
a given. I want to hear your rating on the dialogue, the writing of the behind the
Yeah,
scenes.
Madman, if you had to let us go into our categories earlier, you would have heard that that's what the
How
porn
much do I believe that he's
No.
actually a pizza boy?
That's what the porn review. That's one of our ratings that we give.
that? No,
It comes down to
no.
everything.
No,
Aw, man, come on.
I'd rather you just say is like, this is the girl I'm jerking off to this week, because I mean I get that. That makes sense to me. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, 3 minutes into a porn, I'm done with it. I don't even want to know the girl, and I think that's the problem with porn.
The problem we need to make porn great
That's-
again.
No, that's a horrible phrase to say.
Porn is already great.
What I mean is that
We need,
intimacy is more than just a hot chick. It's more than just
What?
For example, it's like fucking a girl more than once can be better. I don't know if you guys.
I don't know about that.
I got a lot of people snarking at me.
I think the first time is like
When
repeats.
emotions get into it, but that never happens.
that's
over
what I
here.
mean. When emotions get into it, when you
Oh
I don't
God,
know,
dude.
I don't know, do something crazy like be monogamous or something like that. I mean, it's
Finger in the ass, be monogamous, same thing.
well, at least it's just one finger in your ass.
No, when you're monogamous, it's more like 2, and then eventually move to a fist.
You're doing it for love.
And then occasionally, and
pleasure.
then you pull an R. Kelly and you just piss on each other.
I don't get that. I
Why don't
really don't get that. Feet.
You also
People-
don't get
people-
ass play.
Yeah,
So,
I don't
what
get
is-
ass play. I don't get feet.
Uh,
I don't get it.
Feet's a little.
You like those foot jobs?
No, I'm
No,
not- I'm
but
not a
I've
big fan.
watched the
I like
videos,
boob
though.
jobs.
Yeah, how about hand jobs?
Yeah.
I could do that myself. I think it's
For
kind
some
of
reason, I like hand jobs more than.
guys, this is
Good jobs.
Then what?
completely unrelated. But did you know that there's farting on cake porn?
There's shitting on glass table porn
There-
too. So
Yeah, there's puke porn.
This is
Mhm.
this is what's wrong with society today.
Oh, and we're the degenerates.
yep, the degenerates are just as bad, if not worse, than what the general public is seeing. So
Alright. Follow. We're about to wrap this up,
Yeah.
right? All right. Follow me at Jake Miller the First. Follow Jesse at J Bright
two
with
eyes.
2 eyes on Instagram. Madman, do you have?
Yeah, we do Shock Monkey Radio 6 to 7 on Tuesdays.
Tuesdays.
6 to 7 on Tuesdays here on FXBG Public Radio. You can subscribe on iTunes and just like your show, right?
Yep.
Like iTunes, anywhere you get podcasts.
That-
Find me on YouTube, the Madman Lowercase. You guys on YouTube?
Yes, we are. You can find us. Go on our Instagram at OG Degenerates. You can find our YouTube on our Instagram. And what else we need everybody to do is go on our Apple Podcast, give us fucking 5 stars, leave a review, and if you're a fucking man or a woman or listen to the show, subscribe. But until next time, we appreciate everybody. We thank everybody at FXBG Public Radio, and don't forget to subscribe, listen to more, shout us out, suck our dicks, whatever you want to do. Let us know about any little boys in your area. It's been a great time.
Out.
Not
Peace.
into oral.
I love anal.
Bois de la cambre et que quelques gouttes de...